Hey little big heroes! What a day it has been. We've been given a fantastic slice of crucial info from Media Molecule about when, and perhaps more importantly, how Dreams will be released. Let's take a look at the announcement and discuss if we think it was a smart decision to release Dreams this way. If you enjoyed today's video, why not give us a like? If you're new to the channel, subscribe to become a little big hero, and don't forget to click that notification bell so you're always kept updated on the latest Dreams content. It's been 6 years, yes that's right, 6 years since Dreams was first teased, and ever since then it has been a frustrating waiting game. Dreams was supposed to have a beta in 2016, which got pushed back, and then the game was heavily implied to be releasing in 2018. In the end, we got a beta, just at the end of December, which ran until early February. And now we have a very big announcement from Media Molecule informing us that Dreams will in fact finally release this spring, between March and June.
But wait! There's more!
Technically, the full game won't be released until much later in the year, and instead we are getting the option to purchase an early access version, which will come with free updates until it reaches the final version of the game. You will have noticed this kind of practice regularly with PC games, which can stay in early access for a year or more. It's a strange concept for console games, especially since Sony are against releasing games in an early, unfinished state. But I think we can all agree that we have waited enough for Dreams, so the early access option can give the hardcore fans of the game what they need. Before we give you our thoughts on this strategy, let's take a look at the official statement from Siobhan Reddy, studio director at Media Molecule. She writes, "At MM, we love to give players a way to be a part of the games we make. With Dreams, our ambition from the start was to put all the tools needed to make games in one accessible package, and to allow players to make their creative mark on the world from their living room. We want the community to be able to create in a way that is fun, fast, and expressive, and see where they take it next. During our beta, we saw players create such an incredible range of things: clever puzzle platformers, moody first-person adventures, gorgeous interactive paintings, super charming movies, and so many other amazing things. Even though it's what we'd hoped for, we had no idea how ingenious and wonderful the results would be, and our eyes may have watered a little." So first off, we just want to say a thank you to everyone who participated in the beta and for all the wonderful creations you made. As you know, our small team has been working on Dreams for a long time. Beta was a very important step for us. It confirmed our toolset is ready for the community, but we still have more work to be done in other areas. Every game developer wants their game to be perfect, and we are no different. We have so many ambitions for Dreams, and the beta reminded us that Dreams only truly comes to life in the hands of you all, the community. So we scratched our chins and tried to figure out the best way to put the game in the hands of our most enthusiastic dreamers and allow us to continue crafting and polishing it for everyone. And we have decided to go live and release Dreams into early access on PlayStation 4 this spring. What is Creator Early Access? Early access won't have everything that the full version of Dreams will, but you'll get 100% of the same Dreams tools that we have used every day at MM to make our content, as well as fun, deep interactive tutorials catering for all skill sets and levels, and MM crafted arcade games ready to play and remix. If you joined us during the beta period and published your assets, you'll also have your beta creations to return to. Along the way, we'll be adding more features, tutorials, arcade levels and assets during the early access period as we build towards the full slate of launch content. Just like with Little Big Planet, we have always planned to evolve Dreams with the community, and this is just the start. We'll use early access to help us prioritise all the awesome stuff we are already working on and get feedback as player needs develop and evolve. With refinements, bug fixes, and brand new features on the way, we are kicking off the live service side of Dreams so the community can get their first look at how we'll continue to support the game. In early access, you can stream, entertain, teach, collaborate, and share to your heart's content. Who is early access for? Early access is for creators who want to be part of the Dreams experience from the beginning. People who will create, play other creations, get involved in the social features of Dreams, and give us feedback. If you are a creator, this is definitely for you. The Dreamiverse needs creators, tastemakers, and testers. This is a great opportunity to carve out your niche. The most important thing is to know that the Dreamiverse is going to form around you. So if that gets you excited, early access is for you. If you participated in in the beta and felt like Dreams wasn't fully featured enough for you yet, or you wanted more Media Molecule game content, then early access might not be for you. We're working on all those things during this period so that you have everything you need on your first day in the Dreamiverse. Dreams Early Access is a strictly limited release to ensure that we have the chance to listen to all of you, so be sure to snag your copy as soon as you can. Dreams Early Access will be available digitally through the PlayStation Store this spring, priced at $29.99 in the US and $39.99 in Canada. We are very excited about going live this spring and updating you on all the magic happening in MM Towers. Thank you in advance to everyone who will be coming on this journey with us. We believe it is a fantastic idea to release Dreams in two forms, the early access and the full release. It looks like we may not get story mode content in early access or a bunch of tutorials, but they will come in time. For us, we want to get started in Dreams as soon as possible to learn and refine our skills, but by that point, perhaps the full game will be ready before we tackle any ambitious projects of our own. We can understand why some may be disappointed as you wanted to get your hands on a fully polished version of the game, but it just means a little extra waiting if you want to get the best possible version, and that includes purchasing a physical copy. It's also really important to note that early access is in limited supply, so even saying all this, we may not even get in ourselves. Also, the fact that it's another vague date of spring doesn't help either, since it could happen anytime between March and June, and will probably most likely be June at this rate. But hey, we're getting closer with every announcement, so let's hope we can get our digital hands on the Dreams Early Access as soon as possible, and that the full version won't take until the end of the year. What did you think of the Early Access idea, and do you think you'll try to enter it or wait for the full polished release? Let us know down in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next Dreams video.